What is up, guys? The day has finally come, the official announcement of RMC Wildcat. It's called Wildcat's Revenge. Oh my god, this is amazing. We're going to talk about all about it right now in this video. The Roller King here. We going crazy. Let's get this. We going crazy, yo. We going crazy. This is my first ever coaster voiceover video thing. I don't know why it took so long for me to do it, but here it is. And why not start with Wildcat's Revenge? I mean, that's a pretty cool thing I can remember, you know, my first voiceover thing. But yes, Wildcat's Revenge is going to open at HersheyPark in Hershey, Pennsylvania, summer 2023. So next summer, max speed of 62 miles an hour. Height of 140 feet. The arch in the picture looks great. I gotta show you it. It looks like Skyrush's arch, and it's really gonna look really freaky in person. And also, it is 3,510 feet long and 2 minutes and 36. So let's talk about the last version of Wildcat, the one that just shut down end of July. It was a great ride. Wait, what is Ladybug? Oh, I guess we're talking about Ladybug now, I guess. There we go. What the frick was Ladybug doing on here? But yeah, so this was the last version of Wildcat. I really liked it. I know a lot of people did not like it because of how bumpy it was. I thought the layout was very unique. It was one of my, favorite rides as a kid too. And also it's a wooden coaster. I love wooden coasters. This Wildcat was 106 feet, so the new one will be 34 feet taller. Old ones 50 miles an hour, new ones 62, 12-mile-an-hour difference. Not too big of a deal. The height's a little more of a big of a deal. First coaster manufactured by GCI. They made coasters just like Roar at Six Flags America. Lightning Racer about 100 feet away from Wildcat and Wildcat's Revenge. And one of my favorite coasters of all time, Mystic Timbers at freaking Kings Island. I only named the coasters I went on, by the way. So if a coaster that from GCI was made and I did not name, I did not go on it. I personally was upset when they were going to get rid of it. I actually found out in the Steel Vengeance line that Wildcat was closing down. I was just talking to some guy and he was like, oh, Wildcat's closing down. I was like, what? And I was like, I'm going to get there on the last day. And so I did. I was one of the people on the second to last train before it closed down for good. So I was one of the last people on one of the trains, which was pretty freaking cool. I loved it. I'm so honored. So honored. Let's talk about the RMCs that I've been on just for reference regarding how my opinion is on RMC Wildcat. My first ever RMC was the one and the only Wicked Cyclone at Six Flags New England. This was in 2017. I love this ride. This was my favorite ride at Six Flags New England. Right behind it was Superman, obviously. But yeah, I love Wicked Cyclone. I don't know why I thought the layout kind of looks like Cyclone's layout, like Brooklyn Cyclone. I don't know why, like when it goes under the tracks and stuff. But yeah, it was a good ride. The only thing is it does go upside down more than I would like it to. Compared to other RMCs. Not the biggest deal, but definitely goes upside down, I'm not the biggest fan of going upside down, but it's alright. It's a great ride. Best ride in New England. And yeah, this is my first ever RMC. My second ever RMC is the Jersey Devil. Of course, very local. Great ride. No complaints at all. I love the pacing. I don't even, to be honest, it goes upside down a lot, but I don't even mind it. I don't mind it at all. It's a great ride. Probably prefer, the wooden looking RMCs over this, I think, Raptor version. I think that's what it's called. But I really like it though. It's a great ride. I love how it looks, the lake. I love how the lake looks. It looks kind of like weird next to Nitro and Batman. Because it looks like just there's a bunch of like lift hills and like not that far radius, but really cool ride. Also theming, come on, this theming is like one of the best theming because like this is the Jersey Devil, like, you know, if you're from Jersey, you know the Jersey Devil. My third RMC I ever been on was Twisted Timbers. I love Twisted Timbers so much. The theming is probably one of my favorite themed rides of all time. Like, it's themed to an orchard, like an abandoned orchard. And just this ride is full of airtime and airtime and airtime and like it just doesn't stop. This ride is nuts. It's definitely one of my favorite RMCs, if not my favorite. It's very between this and the next one, I don't know which one I'm going to choose, but it's such a great ride. And just out of your seat, like, look, ready, bop, and then bop, and then to the left, and then like oh my god, like, and also the location, like, it's like kind of like in the middle of nowhere, you know what I mean? But it's fine because it's worth the drive for Intimidator and for Twisted Timbers. And my fourth RMC, which I am so privileged to have ridden. Oh my god, this thing is a freaking monster. It is Godzilla and King Kong. This thing is nuts. I just went on it this year, and like it was actually my first ever ride at Cedar Point ever. This was my first time this year, and you know, I was like trying to choose which ride should I go on first, and like I always was watching Maverick and Millennium Force when I was a kid, but like I had to get on this because I saw it and I was like, that I could see it from the freaking parking lot, freaking 30-minute walk away, all the way in the front of the freaking park. Like this thing is nuts. It's so long, and it's so like I've been on so many coasters and I still get uncomfortable on this thing because it's insane. It's really insane. Like, I love this thing so much. Like, I don't know anything bad about it. I really don't know. Highly, highly, highly recommend this ride. The airtime's insane. Everything is insane. The height is insane. Everything is insane. There's nothing bad about this ride. It's just, it's art. It's art. It's art. Oh, by the way, it's called Steel Vengeance. I don't even think I said it. LOL. So, RMC Wildcat Revenge is going to be insane. It's going to be insane because it has Wildcat's layout to an extent, and I love Wildcat's layout. I always wanted to be like, oh, like, I wonder, like, what else could be done, like, what else could be, you know, it's a story that hasn't had an ending in Wildcat, and, you know, Wildcat's Revenge is it, you know, it's it. Oh, and by the way, look at that arch. That arch is awesome. I love that so much. That is, like, the first time I ever saw arch like that was on Skyrush, and I thought it was nuts. But yes, Wildcat's Revenge coming in summer of 2023. Thank you guys for tuning in if you made it this far. I really enjoyed talking about this stuff, and I really enjoyed talking to you guys about this stuff. But yes, congratulations to HersheyPark for their announcement of Wildcat. Anything you want to discuss, any comments, anything, leave in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I will definitely be making more videos on Wildcat and more coaster talking videos. But yes, I will see you guys in a few.